Hey there, Mrjeffsmith here, back for another episode of Fun Size Advice, a short little show where I try to answer your questions about how to get your kids outdoors and active. Remember, if you have a question that you want me to answer in the future, feel free to leave it in the comments, and if it's a good question, I'll save it for a future episode. Today's question comes from Anne. She writes, "Dear Jeff, my preschool-age kids love to do indoor activities like coloring or watching TV, but I worry they're not getting enough exercise. What are some things I could do to get them excited about exercising?" All right, Anne. The number one thing is make sure you're not calling it exercising, because if you're a kid, you hear that and you're like, you instantly tune out. This is the most boring thing you've ever heard of. Exercising is like repetitive motions for no reason to a kid, and it's the last thing they really want to do. I find the best way to make it exciting for kids to do outdoor activities is to turn it into some sort of a hunt, like a treasure hunt type thing. I've actually got a couple other videos I'm working on right now about this very topic. You're not going walking or hiking for hiking's sake. There's something you're trying to do. It could be anything. You could be collecting different kinds of leaves. You could be trying to collect unique rocks. You could be... Nowadays, cameras are pretty easy to come by, and every device has a camera on it. You could make that into a game where you have to collect pictures of unique things. Actually, last week we had a video where we took the family for a hike, and we went hunting for blueberries, because up here in Maine, there's blueberries growing everywhere in the woods this time of year. So we were able to take that family hike and turn it into a hunt. Especially if you have multiple kids, or even just the one kid. They want to be the one to find whatever it is you're looking for first, and they get excited about that. So that would be my advice to you, is to not just get active for getting active's sake. Try to turn it into some sort of a game or an adventure or some sort of treasure hunt, because that's the way to really get kids excited. If you have a question you'd like me to answer, be sure to leave it in the comments. And like I said, I'm no expert, but I do have experience being a kid, and I have experience being a dad, and I was definitely that kid once who just wanted to sit in the house. So I'll try to answer it to the best of my abilities. And be sure to leave those comments, because I gotta make another confession. I gave her a name this time, but Anne is not real. I made her up. But you know what? It was actually strangely helpful for me to like pretend she was a real person, to get inside of her head. And so, hey, it was still helpful. But don't make me do that again. It's kind of weird to make people up. All right, and be sure to check my other show every Wednesday, Fun Size Adventures, where we get the family outside and we go on adventures and kind of explore these topics and do it from more of a vlog style and just getting out there and trying to put these methods into practice. So until next time, see you then.